Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tim here. Hi, name's Vinyl. You're a friendly neighborhood vinyl guy. I feel like maybe I should reintroduce myself, right? It's been a minute. Anyway, as you can see, I am rocking the latest in fresh VC gear. This is a t-shirt for Riverbend Records. It is being opened here very soon by our good friend, VC member, and just all around incredible guy, Billy Hurst. So hey, record store day happened. I did go out. I did pick up some stuff. I had some stuff come in. Kind of going to call it all in the same time frame. But I'm also going to give you a quick, as quick as I can do, update at the end. So for those of you who are just maybe here more for the music or the pickups, I won't make you sit through all the goings on. So record store day drop 2. I didn't do one. I wanted to do one, but kind of what was going on personally in the last month or so, that was one of the things that kind of prevented me. So I missed out on 2 things I wanted, but a good friend of mine, fellow member of the VC, all around top-notch fellow, and someone who could use a little bit of your support right now, Rob at Black Star Vinyl, hooked me up with a copy of Fight on the splatter red vinyl. It was so gracious of him to hook me up on this one. Had a chance to spin it, and it's just phenomenal. Some people are saying it doesn't sound that good. I think they're crazy. Mine sounds absolutely fantastic. So Rob, thank you so much. And Rob is actually fighting some health stuff. He's in the hospital, so go over to his channel. He posted a quick video, just kind of letting everybody know what's going on. But if you can, go to his videos and give him some love and stuff like that, I would be really appreciate it. I will leave a link to his newest video down below. So anyway, so I went out early Sunday morning. There's a couple stores in my area that do record store day. So, and there was one this drop that I was like, last minute, I got to get this. I didn't even realize it was coming out. And I said, this is the one. If I'm gonna get up, this is the one I'm getting up for. And was watching my normal spot, Justin at Triangle Vinyl, to see if he got it, and he didn't. So I was like, okay, so he didn't get it. There's Park Avenue, which they do all theirs online, and they were selling off lottery tickets to get in the door, and everything else was on. I was like, that sounds like a crazy situation to deal with. So called a couple other stores. One store wasn't getting their stock in, but I found a store a little bit further out that did get in the one that I wanted. So got up early, got out there, and I was the first in line. So I was texting some friends and just kind of killing the time and stuff like that. When the time came out to open the door, they let everybody in at the same time, and it was like, okay, the record store day stuff is here, just go at it. And I was like, that's kind of a dick move for the people who've been waiting longer to just have someone reach over and say, oh, I wanted that. And it's like, no. But I did get the one that I wanted, so I couldn't be that upset. And that's Parish Hall. This is an absolutely incredible pressing. Craft Records has done this absolutely right. So I'm going to take it out because it's still in the shrink. I haven't pulled the shrink off of it yet. But this is just completely well done. Mix is well done. Remastered from the original analog tapes. They even replicated the Fantasy label, which I thought was nice. Came in the poly inner. I couldn't have been happier with this. This is just absolutely fantastic. For those of you who don't know what Parish Hall is, even people who didn't know what this was, like at record stores, they were like, well, what is it? Like, who is this Parish Hall? Well, Parish Hall is actually the name of the group. It's a 3-piece I guess you could call it like acid blues rock, out of California. It came out in '71. If you were flipping through this based off of, what you see there, and you didn't know what it was, you might think it's, Christian music for the time period. I mean, a lot of people would think that, but this is some killer stuff. I know the whole album is on YouTube. You can stream it. If you can find a copy of this, get it, because I was familiar with it. I knew some of the music, and then it's been on my want list in Discogs for a while. Originals are like stupid money. You're talking like a couple hundred. And then the last reissue that was done was still selling for like, I don't know, 60 some bucks. And I was like, that's just crazy. So when I realized that this was coming out, I was knocking my face, which probably is for the better. When I realized this was coming out, I was like, this has to happen. So I made it happen. So, Parish Hall. This one's actually pressed at Memphis Record Pressing, and I wasn't too familiar with them. They're a newer pressing plant here in the U.S. That partnered up, did some homework with GZ Media, so well pressed. Really glad I got a copy of that. So that was the big record store day one that I wanted. There was a comp that I looked at and I passed, and then I kind of wanted to look at the Roger Waters, but the store only got two, and again, people reaching, they were gone. So by the time I got home, I realized, I was like, I really wanted to kind of look for that one. Found it online at a really good price, so I pulled the trigger on that one. It'll get here when it gets here, so I will show that one in another video at another time. But I've got the Roger Waters live in Berlin coming. So, and then I got some stuff in the mail as well. I'm sorry, one other one. While I was there at the store that I went to for Record Store Day, whenever I go to Record Store Day, I feel like if I'm just buying Record Store Day releases, I'm really not helping the store because I'm only making a couple bucks. So did do a little bit of digging, didn't see really much that I wanted, and then I kind of turned the corner and like looked right in their soul section, and this store stared at me right in the face, and I couldn't say no. So Betty Davis, this is the They Say I'm Different. This is the Light in the Attic reissue. This thing is just a monster. I mean, I think most of us are familiar with Betty Davis. If you're not, this is just some perfect funk. So I was really happy to pick that one up. That one, I was playing that one today, and it hit all the right spots for me. So this one came in a little earlier this week, probably Thursday or Friday, and I haven't even had a chance to spin it yet. And that's Art Blakey and Thelonious Monk. This is the Jazz Connection on the Jazz Image label. Yeah, Jazz Images label. Saw it on Amazon on a good price, and just kind of came in this week, so I thought I'd lump it in together with the RSD pickups. So was really happy to score that one at a super clean price, and it's like, it was like 10, 11 bucks. So like I said, I haven't had a chance to spin this one yet. This is the only one of these that I haven't spun yet, but I'm really looking forward to it, so I'm gonna probably spin that one tomorrow. And then the last things I picked up, again, I ordered them. They weren't even due here till next week, and they showed up on Saturday, RSD. So I was like, hey, why not go ahead and show them? So these are one of those like staples of the VC, records. You've probably seen it around before. Highly regarded, highly talked about, and that is Sir Lord Baltimore. So this is a new reissue. It's a licensed reissue. It was licensed from Cherry Red Records, and it's done by a new label that's only got I don't know, maybe 25, 30 albums out there, and they're called Trading Places, and they're a label out of the UK. So they're licensing these things for reissue. Now, nowhere could I see that this was sourced from the original analog tapes. So I'm guessing either some sort of probable digital source. Although it did feel like it wasn't flat. It did feel like it had some depth. What was really nice about this is that they replicate the artwork really well. As you can see, there is no barcode here, so they're really doing a faithful reproduction. I'll show you the gatefold. Came in a polyline sleeve, 180 gram vinyl. Now they do have custom labels. I couldn't find much on this label, which again, I'm guessing, and the price was stupid. I mean, under 20 bucks. Based off of all of that, I don't think it was sourced from the original analog tape. Like I said, it didn't say it. It didn't specify it, which makes me to believe that it could have been a digital source, but remastered to sound good on vinyl. It did sound really well. Like I said, it didn't sound flat. And again, I see no identifying marks, but my guess is that they're using GZ for pressing. So pressed well, quiet vinyl. This was under 20 bucks at Forced Exposure. It's a website that I found it at, and could not believe the price. So I jumped on that. And then that same label reissued this. And again, another big one, another huge staple in the vinyl community, and that's the debut from Caterpillar. They also did changes from Caterpillar, but they haven't had it back in stock, so I'm waiting to get that one. But again, very faithful to original cover. The pressing sounds very good. Like I said, very quiet. Nowhere does it state that it's sourced from the original masters on 180 gram. Both of these are also, I should mention, black vinyl. So 180 gram, very thick, no pressing issues whatsoever, very quiet. Couldn't be happier with these two. They are doing the second Sir Lord Baltimore. That is available for pre-order on that website, due to come out at the end of October. And like I said, I'm watching for changes. They have other things up there as well. So very happy to add those to the collection, because those have been, I guess, grails you could call them. I mean, just things that you might not think you would find unless you're going to really pay up. And to get them reissued, affordable price, very well done, I couldn't say no. So that was my haul from RSD Drop 2 and subsequent things around it. So for those of you who that's all you're interested in, thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So for those of you who are a little interested in what the hell's been going on, I'll try to do this quickly. So right the weekend of RSD Drop 1, my wife's mother, my mother-in-law, we moved her in due to health concerns and things like that, so she could retire. So that's why I'm in a different part of the house, and thankful I have the mic, because if I was doing this without a mic, it would sound like I was a million miles away. And then working from home and also distance learning with my son has really been a challenge. These kids went home one weekend in March and they never saw their friends again. And it's really starting to wear thin on them. It's really starting to wear thin on the parents. And every time we turn around, there's possible hope, but then it gets taken away, so my son's been very frustrated, and it has led to some behavioral problems, and working through all that to try to give him the best chance possible, some things have got to give. And music listening, I had to sit back. I didn't even buy anything for well over a month. It just wasn't as important as it was to kind of be the positive support system that my son needs. So that's been eating up a majority of time. It's been very stressful on me because trying to take care of a lot of that, but also my wife suffers from depression, and it's really been beating her down as well. So just trying to be a good husband and a good father for the home has been more important than listening, buying, or anything else like that. So that's why I've kind of been gone. Now I have stacks of stuff that I haven't shown from before all this was going on, or whatever the case may be. It just, sometimes you just need to focus on you. So I apologize for kind of pulling a disappearing act for a month. I don't think it's over yet. I wanted to get this on here to kind of say, hey, and I'm okay, but show the RSD stuff and let everybody know about the forced exposure and the Trading Places label. But all I can say is that if you're a friend, if you're whatever the case may be, I'm not going anywhere, but I may have to continue to pull back for a bit. I'm trying to watch when I can. Sometimes I can watch, but I can't comment. And I really feel badly about that because I want to be able to support and, communicate. But sometimes it's watching with one earbud in and while I'm doing 4 other things. So, but thank you all for coming to check me out and just seeing what's going on. Go follow Riverbend Records on social media. They're getting real close to opening. They were going for the first week of October. They got to push it back. But from the pictures Billy has shown, it's going to be an incredible store. And he's going to do it right. So, support to you, brother. Go check out Rob, Black Star Vinyl. He could really use a lot of positive thoughts and some love as he's going through what he's going through. And for everybody else, just keep your head up. It's so easy to just kind of throw your hands up and just kind of bury your head in the sand. Keep going. Just keep pushing. Someday, it's all got to get better. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. I love you all. Peace.